Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Afia Farooq from Divisional Public School and Intermediate College, Lahore. Today we will discuss chapter number 3, that is about ratio, proportion and variation. In this chapter we will define ratio, proportion and variation, simplify ratios and set up proportions, also apply the formula to solve proportion, that is product of extreme is equal to product of mean. We will solve some textbook style examples and some relevant questions of exercise, and we'll also discuss the concept of direct and inverse variation with examples. What is ratio? A ratio compares two quantities of the same kind. Ratio can be written as A ratio B. We can also write ratio in fraction as A over B. Here A is the first term and B is the second term. First term is called antecedent and the second term is called consequent. In ratio, order matters, as A ratio B is not equal to B ratio A. In first ratio, A is the first quantity and B is the second quantity, but in second ratio, B is the first quantity and A is the second quantity. So in general, A ratio B is not equal to B ratio A. Ratios have no units. Now we will solve some examples related to ratio. First example is find ratio 200 gram to 700 gram. Here students, you can notice that units are same. Both quantities are in gram. So we can write in ratio as 200 ratio 700. As we know that we can write ratios in fraction as 200 over 700. So after simplify, we will get 2 over 7. Again, the simplest form can be written in ratio as 2 ratio 7. Now we will solve second example. Find ratio 1 kilometer to 600 meter. Here students, you can notice that units are different. First quantity in kilometer and second quantity in meter. So first we will convert 1 kilometer into meter, as we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So after converting the unit, we can write it as 1000 ratio 600. Again, ratios can be converted into fraction as 1000 over 600. After simplifying, we will get 10 over 6. Again, simplify to its lowest form and we will get 5 over 3. So again, 5 over 3 can be written as 5 ratio 3. Next definition is proportion. When two ratios are equal, they are said to be in proportion. Here we have two ratios. First is A ratio B and second is C ratio D. If both ratios are in proportion, that can be written as A ratio B is equal to C ratio D. Or in fraction form, it can be written as A over B is equal to C over D. Here, A and D are extremes and B and C are means. In a proportion, it can be written as AD is equal to BC. This can also be written as product of extreme is equal to product of mean. That means that AD is equal to BC. Now we will solve some relevant examples to proportion. First example is if 60 meter ratio 90 meter is equal to 20 kg ratio x kg, find x. Students, here we have two ratios. First 60 meter ratio 90 meter and second ratio is 20 kg ratio x kg. These two ratios are in proportion. So we can write these two ratios in fraction as 60 over 90 is equal to 20 over x. So after simplifying the left hand side, we will get 2 over 3, that is equal to 20 over x. Then again, by using the cross multiplication formula, we will get 2x is equal to 60. So here we have to find the value of x. So 2 will be shifted on the right hand side. So after we will get simplifying, we will get x is equal to 30 kg. Students, we can solve this question by using the formula product of extreme is equal to product of mean, as 60 ratio 90 is equal to 20 ratio x. So these two terms are mean and these two terms are extremes. So we will use the formula product of mean is equal to product of extreme. So 90 multiplied by 20 is equal to 60 multiplied by x. So we have to find the value of x. So 60 will be shifted on left hand side. So After simplifying, we will get x is equal to 30 kg. So the questions that are in proportion, we can solve these questions by using cross multiplication if we write the ratios in fraction, or we can use the formula of product of extreme is equal to product of mean. Now we will solve another example that is relevant to proportion. Find A if A plus 3 ratio 7 plus A that is equal to 4 ratio 5. Here students, we have two ratios. First ratio is A plus 3 ratio 7 plus A, and the second ratio is 4 ratio 5. So these two ratios are in proportion. First step is we will convert these ratios into fraction as A plus 3 over 7 plus A is equal to 4 over 5. So after cross multiplication, we will get 5 into A plus 3 that is equal to 4 into 7 plus A. So after expanding the brackets, we will get 5A plus 15 is equal to 28 plus 4A. Now we will shift the like terms. So we will shift 4A to left hand side and 15 to right hand side. So after shifting the like terms, we will get 5A minus 4A is equal to 28 minus 15, and after simplifying, we will get A is equal to 13. Here students, we have a word problem that is relevant to proportion. We have to find the cost of 15 kg sugar if 7 kg costs rupees 560. Students, first we have to set these quantities in proportion as, here we have to find the cost of 15 kg. Suppose cost of 15 kg is x rupees, and we have given the cost of 7 kg as 7 kg cost is 560 rupees. Now we will write these quantities in proportion as kg ratio kg is equal to cost ratio cost. Students, as we have learned that ratio is the comparison between the same quantities, same kind of quantities. So kg ratio, we write kg ratio kg and cost ratio cost. So first, cost of 15 kg is x. So here in first place we write 15, and in second ratio first we write x, and then cost of 7 kg is 560. So in this way we set the quantities in proportion. 15 ratio 7 is equal to x ratio 560. Now we will convert these ratios into fraction as 15 over 7 is equal to x over 560. So after cross multiplication, we will get 7x is equal to 15 multiplied by 560. Here we have to find the value of x. So we will shift the 7 to the right hand side, and then after simplification, we will get x is equal to 1200. So the cost of 15 kg is equal to rupees 1200. Now we will discuss some questions of exercise 3.1 that are relevant to proportion and ratio. Question number 2. We are given a class of 60 students and there are 25 girls. Now we have to find the number of boys. As we know that total students in class is 60 and number of girls in class is 25. So we have to find number of boys, so that will be equal to total students minus number of girls. So it will be equal to 35. So first part is we have to find the ratio of boys to total number of students. So it can be written as 35 ratio 60, as boys are 35 and total students are 60. So in ratio it can be written as 35 ratio 60. So after reduced to its lowest form, we will get 7 ratio 12. Now in second part, we have to find the ratio of boys to girls. So first we will write number of boys, that is 35 ratio. Then we will write the number of girls, that is equal to 25. So the required ratio is 35 ratio 25. So after reducing its to lowest form, we will get 7 ratio 5. Question number 3, exercise 3.1. If 3 into 4x minus 5y is equal to 2x minus 7y, find x ratio y. The given question is 3 into 4x minus 5y is equal to 2x minus 7y. First, we will expand the left hand side as 3 will be multiplied to both quantities or both terms in bracket as 12x minus 15y is equal to 2x minus 7y. Now we will simplify this equation by shifting the like terms, as 2x will be shifted to left hand side and 15y will be shifted to right hand side, and then we will get 12x minus 2x is equal to minus 7y plus 15y. After simplification, we will get 10x is equal to 8y. As we have to find x ratio y, so y will be shifted to left hand side and 10 will be shifted to left hand side, and we will get x over y is equal to 8 over 10. After simplification, we will get 4 over 5. So our required fraction is 4 over 5. Now we will convert this fraction into ratio as x ratio y is equal to 4 over 4 ratio 5. So this is our required answer. Our next topic is variation. Variation describes the relationship between two quantities. We can say that if we change one quantity, then the other quantity will also change. There are two main types of variation. One is direct variation and the second is inverse variation. Direct variation. Direct variation, if two quantities are related in such a way that if we increase first quantity, then second quantity will also increase, or if we decrease the first quantity, then second quantity will also decrease. So this variation is called direct variation. Suppose we have y varies directly as x. So mathematically this relationship can be written as y varies directly, and it can be written as y is equal to kx, where k is constant. To solve the questions that are relevant to direct variation, first we have to find the value of k by using this relationship k is equal to y over x. Then we have to find the value of unknowns by using the relationship y is equal to kx. Examples relevant to direct variation. If y varies directly as x and y is equal to 10 when x is equal to 2, find y when x is equal to 5. As we know that y is directly varies to x, so it can be written as y is varies directly to x. So it can be written as y is equal to kx. First we have to find the value of k by using the relationship k is equal to y over x. Here we have given the values of y and x as y is equal to 10 when x is equal to 2. Then by putting the values of y 10 and x 2, we will get the value of k that is equal to 5. Now next we have to find the value of y when x is equal to 5. Then we will use this relationship to find the value of y as y is equal to kx. Now we have to find the value of y. So y is equal to kx and the value of k is 5 into, and the value of x is 5. So y is equal to 5 5s are 25. So the value of y is 25. Inverse variation. If two quantities are related in such a way that an increase in one causes a decrease in the other, the variation is called inverse variation. It means that if we have two quantities and if we increase the first quantity, then second quantity will decrease, and if we decrease the first quantity, then second quantity will increase. So this type of variation is called inverse variation. If y varies inversely as x, so mathematically it can be written as, and y is equal to k over x, where k is the constant. First, we will find the value of k by using the relationship k is equal to xy, and then we use this relationship y is equal to k over x to find the value of unknown. Examples relevant to inverse variation. If y varies inversely as x and y is equal to 8 when x is equal to 3, find y when x is equal to 6. As we know that y varies inversely to x, so this relationship can be written in mathematically as y varies inversely to x. And again it can be written as y is equal to k over x, where k is the constant. To find the value of k, this relationship can be written as k is equal to x into y. Now we have to given the value of y and the value of x, as y is equal to 8 and x is equal to 3. We will put this value in this relationship as x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 8. After multiplying, we will get k is equal to 24. Now, to find the value of y, we will use this relationship as y is equal to k over x. Y is equal to the value of k is 24 and the value of x is 6. So after simplification, we will get 4 and the value of y is 4. So in this way, we will solve the questions that are relevant to inverse variation. This is the summary of today's lecture. In this lecture, we have learned about ratio, proportion, and different types of variations. First, we have learned about ratio, as ratio is a comparison between two quantities of same kind, and in ratio, order of quantities matter, and there is no unit of ratio. Proportion is the equality of two ratios, and we have learned about the formula, that is product of extreme is equal to product of mean, so that is equal to AD is equal to BC. Now we have learned about two types of variation. First is direct variation, as if y varies directly to x, so this relationship can be written as y is equal to kx, and to find the value of k, we use the relationship as k is equal to y over x. And the second type of variation is inverse variation, and if y is inversely varies to x, so this relationship can be written as y is equal to kx, and to find the value of k, we will write this relationship as k is equal to x into y. Remember, always converts units.